Before we even get into it, I need you guys to hit the thumbs up for your boy. I know couple thousand people to watch this video by tomorrow night when we go live. I know that much at least. I'm very humbled. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up so your boy gets a Doordash tattoo or a Bet on You tattoo. 1,000 thumbs up, I will do that live. Let's go. Welcome back to Pedro Doordash Santiago. Today, we're in the lab. I needed to chop it up with you guys. I did a short earlier where I talked about stop and smell the roses, take a day off, mental health, why it's important to not work so much. But I want to talk about a 4-day work week. I want to talk about my experiences with it when I work W-2, how I'm going to begin to implement it into gig world, and if it's good or if it's bad, and what do you think about it? Let's go. So today is Saturday. I don't work Saturdays and Sundays typically. You guys know that, right? Everybody has their days off they like to take. Maybe it's Monday and Tuesday for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys say it's Tuesday, Wednesday, and you work on the weekends, obviously, because that's where the money is in most markets. Now, I don't work weekends just because I've worked them so much in my life and I like to have the time with the family. But 4-day work week. Probably most of you guys have heard of this concept. It's in other countries. It's starting to come to some corporations in America. Now, I'm going to share with you an experience I had with the 4-day work week, and I did it for a year and a half. So when I worked at Applebee's, this was probably 8 years ago or so. Okay, at this particular location, we had a 4-day work week. And me and the management team got together. We agreed upon it. We were going to try it out. And it worked really well. Now, what we did was we worked 4 12-hour shifts and we had 3 days off. Sometimes your 3 days off were in a row. Sometimes they were 2 and then 1. I'm not going to lie. It was really, really nice. Because if you're working, especially in the restaurant industry or the gig economy, you understand that there's a lot of moving parts. There's stress. There's frustration. You're on your feet all day if you're working in a restaurant or a lot of W-2s. Or maybe you're in your car all day picking up stuff, back pain, all these things, right? So when you're working too much, it could be bad. Now, who wants to work 12 hours? Some people don't want to work 12 hours. You'd rather work an 8 or 9 hour day. I get it. But a lot of studies have shown, and companies that have tried a 4-day work week out have shown improved performance from their employee base. And that's a real reason they do it, is because most of the time, think about a lot of jobs, W-2s, or even gig work, okay? W-2, you start, and you got a case of the Mondays. You don't get a lot of productivity done. You got Wednesdays, a hump day. Then you got Friday, maybe if you're off the weekend, you're looking forward to it, your mind's not there. You're already thinking about the plans, the dinner plans, the weekend, all that kind of stuff, right? So for some jobs, you got 2, maybe 3 days of real productivity out of 5. Now, when you crunch it down into 4, people tend to be more productive because they know they have to get the job done in 4 days versus 5, and they don't procrastinate and put things off, and they tend to be more focused. Plus, they're more well-balanced and relaxed because they have an extra day off to maybe just lounge and chill and sleep in, whatever. Or if you've got kids, it gives you an extra day to spend with them, a wife, a husband, whatever. 4-day work week for me, when I did it for a year and a half, almost 2 years actually, was fantastic. I was probably the best at managing my team, managing my store results when I worked 4 days versus working 5 or 6. That's my experience. Put in the comments down below if you guys have ever been a part of a team that did a 4-day work week. Do you implement this in your gig work? Let's talk about that next. Now, for the gig economy, a 4-day work week would be very different. Now, the good thing about the gig economy is we can make everything personalized for ourselves in most markets. You can figure out what 4 days are good for me. What hours do I want to work? Am I going to work 5? Am I going to work 10, 12? And then I'm going to have that extra day off. I want to challenge the community. Y'all know I do that here. And all the new people watching. I bet a lot of us, and everything's market specific, so this is just my opinion. I'm not giving you guys facts, but I'm going to give you some advice. I bet a lot of us would probably make similar money, if not the same, if we just worked 4 days versus 5. So hear me out. Currently, if you're working 8 hours, I think a lot of us full-timers might work 8, 9 hours on the apps. Okay, if you're part-time, you're working just a couple hours a day. So for my full-timers out there, if you work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, you're working 40 hours of actual active dash time, however you want to call it. But if you stayed out a couple hours earlier and worked 10 and did it 4 days a week, you're still out there for 40 hours. You get the apps on the same amount of time, right? Don't you think you might make the same money? Now, some might say yes, some might say no. But if you could make the same amount of money, driving the same miles, working the same hours each week, but you get an extra day off to work on something else that you're passionate about, maybe an art project, maybe you got another side hustle of making money, maybe you want to spend more time with the grandkids, your kids, your wife, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your sister, your brother, whoever. Maybe you want an extra day to relax, put on some hot tea, read a book, watch a movie, sleep in. What could you do with that extra day? There's plenty of things you could do with it. Now, y'all know me, my opinion is we should not be doing this kind of work too much and for too long. Now, I'm not telling you to work less. I'm telling you, is there a different way to work? Can we work smarter versus harder? Can you give yourself an extra day off a week and still meet your goals and pay your bills? I think many of us can. I think many of us might be doing that already. We push that limit. We work 12, 13 hours, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We max it out, boom, we make $1,000 in 3 days. I know many of you guys do that, right? And for the part-timers out there, could you take an extra day off or a half day off and reevaluate the hours that you're out, the times that you start, the times that you end, and give yourself more time to focus on what you really want to do? Now, if driving for Doordash and Uber and Instacart and all these apps, or Lyft or Uber rideshare, if that's what you really love to do, keep doing you. But I would imagine most of you guys, that's not your long-term goal. That's not what you really want to be doing. That's not what you're working towards. So my challenge to you today is 4-day work week in the gig economy. Can it work? Will it keep you more focused, more ready, more energized, not sitting in your car for an extra day? Can the money still be there? I'm going to start implementing it. You guys will see it on my channel as I do my ride-alongs. Working 4.5 days to start, taking a half day on Friday, not working Friday night, and then eventually doing either a Monday through Thursday or a Tuesday through Friday, and then giving myself 3 days off in a row, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I'm going to challenge myself to still make that $1,000 goal in the 4 days. And I think I can do it without working more hours total, but just adapting my strategy a little bit, maybe trying another app, and really trying to grind while I'm out there, staying focused. And that extra day off, I can work on other things I like to do, true passions, other YouTube content, maybe possibly expanding to one more vending machine. I'm excited about it. I want to talk to you guys and give you guys this message, just something to think about. 4-day work week is not nothing new. A lot of companies are doing it. You can do it for yourself. And the great thing about working these apps is the freedom and flexibility to pretty much work when you want. I know some of us might have to be on a schedule if you're not a top dasher and your market's oversaturated. I get it, but you can schedule ahead of time. 4-day work week in a gig economy. More to come on that. I would really love to hear your guys' opinions in the comments down below. Has anybody tried this? Are you adapting? I think the money could be very similar. And like I said, you get an extra day off to work on something else. Bet on you, set goals one day at a time is really the mantra and what we talk about on this channel. The gig apps is a backdrop and I do them, 30 hours a week or so. But can I do those in a condensed amount of days, still make my same money, and feel like I got even more freedom, more time to work on the things I really love? That's my challenge to you guys today. I got one more message for you. Now, you guys know we're doing that gig conference July 30th. I want you guys to drop a comment down below what gig content creators you'd like to see there, and hit my email, mr.betonyou81@gmail.com, mr.betonyou81@gmail.com to RSVP your slot. We've got almost 70 people that have RSVP'd already. I think this event's going to be bigger than I imagined. I'm super excited. July 30th, 2022 in St. Louis, Missouri, 2 p.m. Live events, entertainment, giveaways, connection, food, and it won't cost you anything. RSVP, mr.betonyou81@gmail.com. Now, I have a special thing I like to do for you guys. Y'all know me, I'm a little crazy. So, in the beginning of the video, I asked you, hey, let's get the video to this many likes if we can. Now, currently, some of you guys might know me. I share a lot of personal things with you guys, my journey. I like doing that. I'm working on getting a leg tattoo, a leg sleeve on the bottom half of my leg. I have a couple things there now. I see my guy in a couple of weeks, and then I'll see him again probably And the next time after that might be August. I got a proposal for you guys. It's going to sound crazy to some, but I like to give myself tattoos that kind of mark certain milestones in my life. And I will get a small Doordash symbol or YouTube symbol somewhere within my leg sleeve. Can't, or be in there. It's not going to be a big focal point, but it's a big part of my life. YouTube, Doordash, the gig economy. Maybe I'll do something like Bet on You, something like that. Something that you guys could appreciate, maybe get a chuckle out of, and something that I could kind of remind myself of, like how I've gotten where we're going and continue on. If we can get 1,000 thumbs up on this video, like I said in the beginning, I will do that tattoo. See you guys later.